How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today it is more Workhorse Pit 1975 time. What am I talking about, folks? We're talking about a 3 St. Louis style rib cook made on the Workhorse Pit 1975. Folks can't wait to do this cook. Afterwards, I'm gonna go ahead and add some linseed oil to the outside of the grill while it's still warm and put a coating over that beautiful raw finish, all right? But right now, it's all about the ribs. So let's talk about what we're gonna do today, folks. So we have 3 St. Louis style cut ribs that I've already removed the membrane. All we're gonna do, folks, is use mustard as a binder. We're gonna use It's Incredible as a base coat. And folks, we are coming back with John Henry's pecan rub that is awesome on pork, beef, anything you put this stuff on, okay? This is an amazing rub. This is one of the rubs I used when I very first started doing a whole lot of smoking and stuff. It was always the John Henry's, my go-to, okay? So you know what we'll do? I'll take it to the cutting board. I'll show you step by step how we're gonna season. We will go out there and get that Workhorse Pits 1975 fired up. We're gonna be burning post oak today. Get this thing cooking around 225 to 250. Folks, I'm so excited about this cook. We'll take this journey together. Before you know it, we'll be at the cutting board checking out the final product of our awesome 3 rib cook on the Workhorse Pits 1975. I want to thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. All right, folks, so we're back at the cutting board. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and add mustard, like I said, as a binder to these St. Louis style ribs. So I'll do the bottom side of this slab and we're just going to rub it in, right? So you guys have seen this done many times in the past. We'll do the exact same thing to the bottom of this slab. We're going to come first with the It's Incredible. Again, my favorite rub. I am running low. I better get some more coming in here, okay? Light coat of the It's Incredible on the back side of both of these slabs to start with. You can't beat this stuff, I'm telling you. And I have other followers of this channel that have chimed in and they've tried it and they feel exactly the same way. It's Incredible is incredible. We're gonna come right back with the John Henry's pecan rub. And I'm gonna go a little heavy on that. All right, because we wanna build up some awesome flavor. When it says pecan, it's serious, okay? You do taste notes of pecan in here. Sweetness, savoriness, everything is in here. All right, so a nice coat of that. Same thing on slab number 2. And then what we're gonna do is flip and repeat. And I haven't forgotten about the third slab that's on the bottom. We'll take care of that one as well, okay? Now what I think we're gonna do, folks, we'll let the color tell us. I believe we will smoke these things uncovered for around 3.5 to 4 hours. That should build us an awesome bark. And from there, we will wrap, maybe go 1 hour wrap. Here's the third one we were talking about, exposed. We're gonna take care of it. I'll get back with you guys when it's time to go out there and check out that grill setup. See you in a second. Okay, folks, we're back. So it's really, really hot out today. 104 degrees right now, so at least I'm in the shade. What I really wanna do is take the time to show you the setup I have on the Firebox. So here's what's going on, folks. Cleaned out the ashes from a previous cook, and then here's what we got going on, okay? So we used a campfire type method, so I'm hoping you're able to see in here. I started with the first 2 splits going horizontal, so like this, came across, show you, came across with the next 2 splits like this, right? Now, in between all of the splits, I have chunks that I snuffed out from the previous cooks that I have in the middle that should catch quick and get this fire stoked and going really fast, okay? So horizontal 2, vertical 2, horizontal 2, all right? And more snuffed out pieces, I'm just gonna drop in the middle, no big deal, okay? Now let me show you what I'm also using. I'm also using these small little pieces of kindling when I chop my wood that break off, right? They just fall apart. These things are perfect for helping get fire started. All right, so they're going inside as well. All right, from there, folks, we're just using the grill gun. I'm gonna go ahead and open the grill up. And we're just using the grill gun. Get this baby fired up. And we'll go right up under the bottom of the stack, make sure we get that coal bed working. So let's do that now. Now using the older embers, they helps with getting this thing ignited fast. Okay folks, so here's what we got. We are definitely set up for success by the way we have this fire set up right now. So I'm going for like 30 to 40 more seconds. I've been going for around a minute right now. And then I'm sure that everything on the bottom, those older embers would have caught, or the older pieces of wood would have already caught to help us rush this cold bed along. Okay, as you can see, great fire. You can see the glow up under the bottom. That is those older pieces of wood that we have there. They caught right away. So you already have coals up under the bottom. Now all we have to do is let this thing just kind of come up to temperature, start breaking down those other logs, and we'll have an awesome coal bed. What we don't want to do is get our ribs on there until this process takes place. So I think we probably have around 25 to 30 minutes before we can throw those awesome ribs on that we took the time to season and make awesome, right? All right, so we'll get back together. But I wanted to show you my setup on setting up a coal bed for the Workhorse Pits 1975. I'll see you guys when it's time to add the ribs. Folks, we're back and we are only 5 minutes into this, and I just wanted to show you just how efficient this fire is burning. Again, it starts with the smaller pieces up under the bottom. We did 2 horizontals, right? We did 2 verticals, and we did 2 more horizontals, all right? So inside of all of that, if you remember, we added old kindling along with some newer pieces that that broke off as I was cutting the splits down. This is going to be a successful coal bed. All right, so again, just 5 minutes in, and you can tell everything is going well. Now, the splits we're going to be using throughout the cook are no more than about 4 inches this way by maybe 10.5, 11 inches that way, okay? So smaller splits that's easy to manage, that'll catch quick because we're going to put them on top of the firebox so they can stay warm and they'll catch right away. But this is awesome, all right? Again, we should be cooking in about maybe 20 minutes max. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay folks, we're back, and I know you saw that I just went and got the ribs. We are now at my favorite part of the video, and that's let's get cooking. So here's what we got going on, folks. We have a clean, efficient fire. I want you to see that beautiful blue smoke that's billowing out right now. Here's what we have on our bottom dials, okay? Right here, closer to the firebox, we are right at 225. This side, we are at about 210, okay? So about 15-degree difference from one side to the next, all right? Awesome, awesome temperature. Now, we talked earlier on comments from one of my previous videos. One person asked about tuning plates and different things like that. We had a very good comeback from Primitive Pits themselves. They chimed in on a discussion and talked about it. Said, hey, no way do you need tuning plates for this grill. So tuning plates would do no more than take away from the awesome convection that the Workhorse Pits gives you, okay? Tuning plates also will add a layer of radiant heat. You don't want that, okay? You want clean smoke going right through this chamber, out that stack, all right? So let's go ahead now and get these babies added. We'll shut it down, get back together in an hour or so, and see how these babies are coming along. Let's do it now. Okay, so here's our slabs. What I want to do is actually go straight on these. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have one here, one right next to it here, and our third one right towards the end here. All right, set up for success. I tell you all the time, that's what it's all about. Here's our beautiful 3 slabs of ribs. We could have easily gotten 3 more, so you can easily get 6. You probably can get more if you turn them this way. I don't know if you get more than 6. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited about this 3 rib cook that we're going to do today. Folks, this is going to be an amazing final product. I'll get back with you in a couple hours. We can see how these things are coming along. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, we're back. So what I want to do is check in with you. We'll lose light soon, okay? I started this at around 6:30, 6:45-ish, okay? So we're an hour into this cook. Sun is starting to set on us. The reason I started this cook late is because I had to support my daughter. This is her end of year dance recital for all of her kids. So I had to be there to work the sound room, try to help out with lighting and things like that. So it was an awesome event. Long story short, we are about an hour 20 minutes into this cook. What I'll do is show you how we're coming along right now. I hope you can see no smoke coming out. The reason you see no smoke is because we're burning such an efficient fire. It is unreal, okay? Clear blue smoke, convection sucking right through this grill the way it's supposed to be, and ribs being done right, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up really fast. I might be able to show you one more time how it looks before we just go straight dark. And then all I'm gonna do, folks, is like we do on all our rib cooks, right? We're gonna wrap, we're gonna put it back in there, but we're going about 4 hours. This may not be done till around midnight. No hurry at all. I got a UFC pay-per-view I wanna watch tonight, so I'll be watching that, coming back and just tending to the fire. So awesome night tonight. Awesome ribs being cooked, and before you know it, we'll be at the cutting board checking out the final product of our 3 ribs cooked on the Workhorse Pits 1975. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. Another hour in. We are rocking at around 240 on this dial, right at around 225 on this dial. Folks, let's check out how these ribs are coming along. Again, we will let these go for at least another 2.5 hours to get the bark we want. Then we'll wrap, okay? Check out my previous videos on how you wrap ribs. Just put out an awesome video of 18 slabs of ribs and 18 sausages, and I showed you exactly how we wrapped 1 slab of ribs. So we will wrap after we get the bark we're trying to achieve. Let it go for another 35 minutes to maybe an hour, right? After that, pull them out of that foil, let them sit back on that rack and just firm up, get that awesome color, and those babies will be done. Let's see how they're looking right now though. I hope you can see this beautiful, beautiful mahogany color we're taking on now. These things are looking amazing. Still not time to spritz yet. I want this bark to start setting before I worry about it. They don't need anything yet. You see nothing burnt anywhere, okay? It's because they're cooking awesome at this 225 to 250, all right? I'll shut it back down. We'll get together when these things are done at the cutting board, because next time we look at this, it'll definitely be dark out here, okay? I'll meet you guys at the cutting board and show you the final product of this awesome 3 rib cook on the 1975 Workhorse Pits. Meet you at the cutting board. YouTube, we are back, and I am so excited to show you the final product of our 3 rib cook made on the Workhorse Pits 1975. Folks, it is 1:30 in the morning, okay? This cook took a little over 6 hours to get done. If you remember, I started late because I was helping my daughter with her recital. Ended up enjoying this awesome UFC pay-per-view. It finished at 12 o'clock. Had about an hour to go, so no issues at all. Folks, I'm so excited because what we have here is a masterpiece, all right? Check these out. 3 beautiful slabs that just cooked up to perfection, all right? This oak smoke rolled through these babies. About 4.5 hours, like I said, is when it was time to wrap. I developed an awesome bark. I wrapped it in butcher paper as opposed to foil this time, okay? I'm telling you, this bark is amazing. The color, this wonderful mahogany color, you can't beat it, okay? What I figure I'd do is cut into one of these slabs, show you the final product up close, and then we'll be done with this video. Now, don't forget what we did, folks. All we did is use mustard as a binder. We used the It's Incredible as a base coat, and we used the John Henry's pecan rub as our top coat, all right? These babies sat, we got the grill fired up, we checked out some cool fire management, the horizontal and the vertical type setup for our firebox, and we burnt an efficient, clean fire. Let's cut into these things and see what they're all about. Okay, folks, here is what we have. We have juicy, tender, oh man, these things smell amazing, okay? I can't wait to take a bite, but check them out, folks. Look really, really good. The It's Incredible and John Henry's, it's crazy together. This oak smoke coming through. Some of the best ribs I've ever made. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. I'm gonna finish this 1 rib off, get these other ones wrapped and put up for the night, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.